Adios.
Wake and Bake Fred Fury with the Wake and Bake Fred Fury, now live on Michigan United Broadcast.
DJ Murph!
Cash cool fuck boy.
Just producer on this beat.
DJ Murph, turn the fuck up.
Wake and bake, I wake and bake. Wake up in the morning, then I wake and bake. Wake and bake, I wake and bake. Wake up in the morning.
Flight school DJs, I see you.
Wake and bake, I wake and bake. Wake up in the morning, thinking about that cake. Wake and bake, I wake and bake. Wake up in the morning, then I wake and bake. Wake and bake, my money straight. Please don't call my phone if it ain't about that cake. We smoking grapes, them Swiss are sweets. Hot boxing out the whip, my nigga fuck police. Pull up with your bitch, smoking loud packs. Waking, baking, fucking, cause she like that. I'ma buy the sack, fuck the price tag. Flip the work, then I get it right back. Wake and bake, I wake and bake. Wake up in the morning, then I wake and bake. Wake and bake, I wake and bake. Wake up in the morning, smoke a box of grapes. Wake and bake, I wake and bake. Wake up in the morning, thinking about that cake. Wake and bake, I wake and bake. Wake up in the morning, then I wake and bake.
Wake up in the morning and I wake and bake. Jugging off a pound, started from an eighth. Bags of the gas, bitch, that's major weight. You can call my phone and get the shit today. Bad yellow bitch, but her titties fake. Fucked up with no rubber, gave her tummy ache. Smoke it every day because I beat the case. Ballin' on these niggas like a fadeaway.
Wake and bake, I wake and bake. Wake up in the morning, then I wake and bake. Wake and bake, I wake and bake. Wake up in the morning, smoke a box of grapes. Wake and bake, I wake and bake. Wake up in the morning, thinking about that cake. Wake and bake, I wake and bake. Wake up in the morning, then I wake and bake.
I am still sharing. I'll be right back. Nardwar explains
It's
everything.
Nardwar, the human serviette from Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. You're watching me on Twitch. Nardwar Serviette Twitch. Nardwar on Twitch. Twitch.tv. The Nardwar, the human serviette video vault. The video vault. New interviews, old interviews by me, Nardwar, the human serviette. Thank you for twitching with me. Today, a whole bunch of old interviews and some new interviews, and also kind of relating to today, the Insane Clown Posse. The Insane Explain. Last week on my show, I went through me and the Insane Clown Posse's history, but it didn't quite end. So I'm going to do it again, except I've added some new stuff. So stay tuned for the Insane Explain. And right after that, an interview with Whitney Cummings on the Nardwar, the human serviette video vault on Twitch. So coming up right now, the Insane Explain. My attempt to explain the second week in a row, my interview with the Insane Clown Posse. So, right after this. Hey! It's Nardwar, the human serviette from Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, on Twitch. And these gentlemen right there are the Insane Clown Posse, Shaggy and Violent J from the Insane Clown Posse, who I interviewed, me, Nardwar, the human serviette, on July the 15th, 2016, almost 5 years ago. The publicist of Insane Clown Posse loved the interview. He actually invited me, and this is about a year later, to the Gathering of the Juggalos, Canadian edition. It was going to be me at the Gathering in Canada. I think it was going to be in Calgary that year. So they really liked the interview. I liked the interview too. It was fun. It was exciting. The Insane Clown Posse at the venue 5 years ago in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. 5 years ago. 2 nights, sold out. I was stoked. The Insane Clown Posse. They knew all about Detroit hip-hop history. I was excited to ask about that. And you can see the interview.
Now.
The interview was amazing. Like, in the sense of, like, I enjoyed it. I hope you did. I enjoyed it. I think it's amazing for the info perlayed. They're so genius in all the information that they get out there and they remember everything, and they appreciate Sir Mix a lot. So I was kind of shocked to find out 5 years later when Violent J said on Steve-O's
And that podcast can be found on my YouTube.
Like every time I give a gift to somebody,
Fred Fury,
I take that back. Like I was checking
playlist.
comments like my Cardi B video or whatever. There are comments on there like, oh, he takes everything back. No, I don't take any gifts back. I don't take anything back. I think Violent J is confused. So I thought I would illustrate first
And he
that
was
this is what Violent J
confused and
said.
is confused.
Actually, I will say first off,
Because
every
his
time
wig
I
was
give a gift
blown
to
off,
somebody, I
that's
say it's a gift.
Nardwood
Here's a gift. Now, when I
ability,
show a
and it
record
says
to
so
somebody,
in
I'm not
the
giving
actual
them the
original
record unless
interview.
I say it's a gift. I'm showing
Violent
them
J
that
didn't know the
record
difference
for
between
them
a
to
gift
point
and
out
a prop.
the hysterical
He
and
fucked up.
historical
The prop
importance
was
of
taken
that
back.
record. But I think Violent J is confused between gifts and showing a record and not giving that record to that person, because I'm showing that record to illustrate the historical importance. So let's just recap what Violent J said on Steve-O's Wild Ride podcast. Check it out. Number 40. I did not take back the gifts I gave to the Insane Clown Posse. He said he gives you all this bomb-ass shit. That might be true. I present that, but I do not give them to keep all the bomb-ass shit. For instance, I say very clearly, this is a gift for you. So Violent J is kind of mistaken and confused. I don't take back my gifts. The keychain, I gave it to him. I didn't take that back. When I also presented him with some Michael Jackson cards and gum, I gave it to him. I didn't take it back. If I show an LP, and I don't say the word gift, it's not for them. If someone doesn't get to keep the LP, if
Yes,
I
I
don't say
know
the
my
word
mic is
gift,
off today.
and I always
I'm having
say
technical
the word gift
difficulties with my mic.
to understand to people what exactly I'm doing. If someone doesn't get to keep something, I say right then and there, like, this is not a gift.
I'm not
This
sure
is
what
not a
I
gift.
can
This
do
is
with
me
my
to show.
mic, but
In the
it's
case of Smiling,
having
I
issues.
pull records out to shine a light on important people. Like the female rapper
I
from
did
Detroit,
forget to plug
Smiley.
it in before I
wanted
started
you,
the OBS,
viewers,
and I
to
think
learn
that's
more about
why it's
Smiley
not
from
detecting the
Detroit
mic
and
itself.
Detroit hip-hop history. So I pulled out the record. That was not a gift. I just pulled out that record, not to tease the Insane Clown Posse, but for them to put forth some of their incredible knowledge. Who was Smiley? These were the people to ask. These were the Insane Clown Posse guys from Detroit, and they answered beautifully, and they told the story, but that was not a gift for them. And I said that. This is not a gift. Like, every time I have a gift, I say, this is a gift.
Is that
so
better?
Let's just go back and go through this exactly of how I do an interview. Because they might be like, how do you do an interview? Well, here's an example.
If not, that's the best we can do for today's
I
show.
gave the Insane Clown Posse a Tom Sharpling from Sharpling and Worcester LP. Like, I gave it to him. No, I didn't take it back. And I never take back any of my gifts. So here's an example of me saying the word gift. So in other words, me giving a gift to somebody. Make sure you listen for the word gift. Another person that loves you right here is comedian Tom Sharpling. Have you heard of comedian Tom Sharpling?
That one is slipping my mind at this particular.
This is a gift for you, a Sharpling and Worcester LP, Insane Clown Posse, and he really wants to come to the gathering to experience the helicopter rides. So, I gave
When he
an
does
LP
the presenting
to
and
the
stuff like
Insane
that with
Clown Posse.
interviews,
It
he
was actually
usually
from my
blows
own
people's
collection.
heads
And you can see right here,
off,
like on,
like
you
the
know,
interviewees'
afterwards.
heads
Hi,
with the
my name
information
is
and
Jared,
knowledge he brings.
where I run
like
a
the
label
helicopter.
called Flannelgraph Records. I'm a big fan of your work. It's exciting to see one of our releases, the Charlotte Worcester Rock, Rot, and Rule LP in your interview. I would be happy to mail you some other releases. And I was like, wow, he actually saw the interview, the guy from the record label. And so I wrote the guy back, I wrote Jared back, and I said, hello, Jared, incredible. Thank you so much for the replacement Charlotte, Sharpling, and Worcester LP. Like, he mailed me a replacement. I didn't get the gift back. I need another one because I had given my copy to the Insane
I wonder if that is a
Clown
little bit
Posse.
better, because I have to speak into the computer's mic
As we
instead of this
continue
mic.
on
This
here,
mic is useless, see? I move it around
move
and
to
my voice
Smile.
is still the same.
A very innovative person. Rock and roll. I did not say the Smiley record was a gift. If somebody doesn't get to keep the LP, I say so. Also, I don't act like I'm going to give the LP to an interviewee. Like, oh, here's something for you. No, I say the word gift. I don't act. I just show it to them. I only get interviewees to comment on an important history regarding the LP in order to expose people like you, viewers like you, to the importance of people like Smiley. For example, the Smiley vinyl that I showed to the Insane Clown Posse, I do not mention at all that this is a gift. So just listen closely. I do not mention at all this is a gift. And why do I bring LPs at all to interviews? Why do I bring them at all? Well, when I first started doing interviews, when I first started doing interviews at CITR Radio, which I still do interviews, we had the record library to do interviews in. And so I'd interview a band in a record library. And I would randomly grab a record out of the record library and show it to the band and ask them to comment on it. Obviously, I couldn't give the record to the person because it was CITR's copy. So when I did the interviews in person, at first, I would bring my own records and I would have them comment. But a lot of times,
I'm a stoner and I forgot to plug my headphones in before I started
only getting
OBS.
people to comment. It wasn't actual gifts of the records.
But the show's not about me talking, it's about the videos.
So right now,
as long as the
in this
videos
case,
are
listen
crisp and
closely.
clear,
I'm showing ICP, Violent J, the Smiley LP. I never say it's a gift. I just want them to comment on it and tell people how important this record is.
Mike is picking up the
So
background
here we
heater
go.
noise
Hardcore.
and
Thank you,
everything
Mr.
else.
Insane
It's not set up right.
Explain. You are the Insane
Clown Posse.
We gotta bring it, and we have Smiley as well.
Smiley, but she ain't friendly. pushing my wig back further and further.
See,
She's
he
the
was
first
blown
female
away
rapper
by
that
this
put it down in Detroit.
interview.
You know what I'm saying? That made noise and all that. I think she's a radio DJ now, works for the radio stations. But back then, she used to have it on lock.
And right now, what an amazing answer. Perfect. ICP scored it. Exactly what I wanted. I showed the record, and they told the history behind it. I love that. I love ICP. I have no problem with them whatsoever.
Okay, is that a little bit better?
ICP to the radio. I explained last week on Twitch. And again, you are watching. Who the hell am I? I'm Nardwar, the human serviette from Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. And you're watching Twitch. So I explained all this stuff last week on Twitch. So I thought, oh, I'm finished. I'm finished with this. I've explained clearly, you know, when I give a gift, I say it's a gift. I don't take my gifts back.
And the people that are doing this shit make a bad name for the fucking juggalos. Do your fucking research before you start going off the handle on what fucking Violent J misinterpreted and missaid. Because when he did that video, I thought, what the fuck is he saying? Nardwood doesn't do this. I've known this.
Fuck him.
I follow
He
Nardwood
takes back everything.
for years. He's Canadian. I'm
You
Canadian.
gave gifts and you took them back. Fuck you. Okay. You know, that's common.
But I'm not on Twitter.
And then there
So
was
I found out
Nardwar.
through
He took all those
secondhand
gifts back. What a
the
punk.
juggalos are
Didn't take
idiots
any gifts
going after
I didn't
Nardwood.
take any gifts back. But then I thought, oh, Nardwar, you got to get yourself a backbone. You can't be a spineless jellyfish all the time. You got to stand up for yourself. Or maybe you don't. Or you've said your piece. So just forget about it. But then the other day, I checked Twitter, and this amazing thing appeared on Twitter. Now, look closely at this. This is the ultimate tweet. This guy found an old tweet that I had done in 2012, well before I had interviewed the Insane Clown Posse. And I said, yes, people get to keep their gifts. Thanks and do-do-loo-do. So this dude found an old tweet that I replied to. It wasn't even an old tweet of mine. It was a tweet that I replied to where I talk about gifts. Then he created a new account, notice, joined January 2021, and it posted a reply. Why are you lying? Violent J from ICP says you made them give all their gifts back. You're wrong for that. I was like, oh my God. The lengths, they're fans. I love juggalos. Go to stand up for Violent J. Violent J would never lie. This is amazing. This is amazing. This is amazing. And like, I looked further at this. I just couldn't believe it. I just looked further at this, and I found out 0 following, 0 followers, joined January 2021 just to reply to me, and it wasn't even me tweeting out something. It was a reply that I sent in 2012. So it made me want to show you more. Because maybe you've seen this. Well, again, what are you watching right now? You're watching Nardwar Twitch! And I appreciate if you've come back. And I appreciate you bearing with me for me showing stuff you've already seen. But I've included some new stuff that maybe I want to show more. So here's an example. The keychain. In that clip at the beginning from Steve-O's podcast, Violent J says, I took everything back, including the keychain. Well, I did not take anything back, and this keychain clip, exactly, is where I give them a keychain, and if you listen closely, I say the word gift. And Shaggy and Violent J, I have a gift for you.
A gift?
right off the bat, welcome to Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. And to welcome you to Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, we have a vintage posse on Broadway.
Nice.
No shit, no shit, no shit, no shit. Listen, no shit. What?
This is OG. This is from back in the day.
That's like the first fucking
Sir Mix-a-Lot.
No doubt that we're huge. That's the first rap record.
From Swass, yeah.
That's the first rap record that really took us into our hearts was Swass from Mix-a-Lot.
To welcome you to Vancouver, BC, Canada. I gave Island J and St. Clown Posse the keychain that I got from Neptune Records. I did not take it back. Beside me, filming the interview, was Joe Clinton. Joe filmed the interview on July the 15th, 2016. He was right there, right beside me. And I thought, let's get Joe to comment on Nardwuar versus ICP. So here's Joe Klim Q.
Hi, my name's Joseph Klimke, and I'm a filmmaker from Vancouver, BC, and I'm a fan of the Insane Clown Posse, so I've been listening to them for a while and was kind of taken aback when I heard that they said that Nardwuar took the gifts back, because I had the honor of shooting the interview of Insane Clown Posse versus Nardwuar. I took the photos at the end. I was beside Nardwuar the whole time, and he didn't take back the gifts. I saw Insane Clown Posse's people take the gifts, so I don't know what else to say other than keep on rocking in the free world. Doop 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 doop.
Joe Clinton, who is right beside me, who took the photo you're looking at right now. Joe said I didn't take that back the gifts. I said I didn't take back the gifts. But Violent J said I took back the gifts. I didn't take back the gifts. There is a difference between a gift and something I'm showing to somebody. Always listen for the word gift, or what can you tell me about this? And in this clip coming up, you can see I'm giving Insane Clown Posse a gift, some gum that I got from Neptune Records. And another word, the Human Circuit Video Vault on Twitch. Insane Clown Posse, I have a gift for you because I know you love Michael Jackson. Some Michael Jackson original 1984 cards with the gum.
OG 84 cards? Holy shit.
With the gum.
Super delicious right now.
A gift. I didn't really want them to open the package and eat the gum because I didn't want to be at risk, but some collector scums, when they get a toy or something, they don't like to open it. They like to keep it in a box. So I didn't presume that they would eat the gum, but still, the cards are pretty cool. It was a vintage Michael Jackson pack that I got from Neptune Records. And I also got the keychain. Somebody was wondering about the keychain. I got that from Neptune Records in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. Again, I'm Nardwuar, the Human Serviette, going over my interview with the Insane Clown Posse, because Violent J said that I take everything back. I take all my gifts back when I do an interview, and I do not take my gifts back. An example put forth could be Rob from Neptune Records. This is Rob from Neptune Records, where I get a lot of this stuff. Like I got the keychain, I got an Elvis clock that I gave to Ray Strummerd. An Elvis clock, a vintage Elvis clock. I also got the Michael Jackson card. So this is Rob, and Rob has sat in a couple interviews as well. So this is Rob on Nardwuar versus ICP.
Hey, just wanted to say I was listening to Violent J's interview with Steve O's Wild Ride, episode 40, and they were talking about Nardwuar and about the giving out gifts and then taking them back, and that doesn't happen. Like I think it's a mistake. I think they didn't really get what was going on because Nardwuar uses stuff as props and to add to the interview, and those things are there, but they're not given away. And the stuff that he actually was giving away, which was the Sir Mix-a-Lot keychain and the Michael Jackson cards, vintage cards, they came from me. Nardwuar comes to me lots of times at my store and gets stuff for his interviews, and he's like so intent on finding things that the people he's interviewing will love, or is part of their things that they're really into. So he does that so well and is so obsessed with doing that I feel for something to be said about him taking the stuff back, because I know he doesn't do that. The stuff he gives as gifts, they're there, but I understand totally with the bands that they're so, sometimes when it's backstage, there's so much stuff going on that they sometimes either forget, or they're busy, they have to go do the show, and so sometimes things get forgotten, and I think that's probably what happened. But with Violent J, I think he just probably didn't remember what happened and just assumed that the other stuff that was used in the interview was for him, and it wasn't. So anyways, I just want to say that I've known Nardwuar for over 25 years, and I know that he is always wants to give the stuff that he uses as gifts, and quite often I've been to interviews where he's done them and people have just forgot to take them, and he's always kind of bummed out because he's gone to all the effort to find the stuff that people just kind of left them behind. But I realize that it's not always their fault, that they're like busy at the time. Anyway, just so everybody knows, Nardwuar doesn't take back gifts that he's given.
Rob from Neptune Records. Another person that I've interviewed over the years is Snoop Dogg. Here is an example in 2002 of me giving a present to Snoop Doggy Dogg. I don't say the word gift, but I say the word present. Same thing. Here's a present for you. Clearly, this is a present for Snoop Doggy Dogg. Snoop, you're here in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, and we'd like to give you a little welcome to our house. Here you go, a little present for you.
Ain't it, man? Good looking, man. That's called a Black Panther. That's what I am, a Black Panther. Can you believe it?
Snoop Doggy Dogg. Now, an example of me giving not a gift also applies to Snoop Doggy Dogg. In 2002, I showed Snoop Doggy Dogg a Red Fox doll, Red Fox, the 1960s comedian, and a Dennis Rodman doll. And I wanted to have him comment on these items. I didn't say, oh, these are for you. These are for you. I always say, what do you think of? I don't say it's a gift. If someone really, really wants something afterwards, I can find it. Like, if Violent J really wanted that Smiley record, which I borrowed from Avi at Beat Street Records in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, rather than me giving Avi's copy to the Insane Clown Posse, I could have said, you can't have this because this is not a gift for you, but I can find one for you. This is not a gift, but I can find, if you really want one, just let me know and I'll search. I have no problem. I'm here to help. I'm here to help. So just tell me and I can find that record. If you're still 5 years later upset because you were shown a record but didn't get to keep it, I didn't give it to you, I just showed it to you, well, tell me and I'll try to find it. I'll use my sources to try to find a record. No problem. But it wasn't a gift. It wasn't a gift to you. I clearly make the distinction. It's a gift or it's not a gift. So here is not a gift. This is not a gift to Snoop Doggy Dogg. In the year 2000, I just brought it to show Snoop. And you think, why did you bring this? Why did you bring the Dennis Rodman or the Red Fox? I showed it to expose the viewer to some historical information or some funny anecdotes around Red Fox or Dennis Rodman. So again, Nardwuar the Human Serviette talking about Violent J and gifts on Twitch.
What do you think of this doll here? It's the Dennis Rodman one that they've come out with.
Oh, this the Dennis Rodman doll. I don't even know what to say.
Because there's different dolls and also...
He got collard greens around his waist with baby green hair.
He comes with a wedding outfit you can put him on as well.
You serious?
And Snoop, check out this doll that they have as well. The Red Fox doll.
Oh, I like Red Fox. You can get this out of here. Sure. I like Red Fox. But this one, nigga, hey, you big dummy. I like Red Fox. This doll, where you get this from?
A flea market. A friend found it at a flea market for $8.
Can I have it? Or can I buy it?
I think...
16.
I'm not sure if she got...
24.
I'm not sure.
32.
I'm not sure.
$40, man.
I'm not sure, actually.
$40 sell it.
I can't.
Well, I'm taking it.
No, please don't, my friend. Don't kill me for that.
Me, Nardwuar the Human Serviette, and Snoop, Doggy Dog, in the year 2000. Almost 20% of the I did not know that Red Fox doll was a gift for Snoop Doggy Dogg. He wanted to buy that doll. I didn't sell it to him because I borrowed it from my friend Diane, and I didn't want to give away Diane's doll that she loved. There is a difference. A gift versus me just showing something. And you might wonder, how does this function? Like, you giving gift, like you can say you give a gift, but how does it work out? Like, especially in these times that we live in, coronavirus, COVID, how does it work? Well, here's an example. I mail the gifts right now. Here is Damian Lillard from the Portland Trail Blazers. Just like
Milwaukee.
And I have a gift for you right here. An original Blazers record from 76, 77 that I will mail to you. That I will actually mail to you. This is a gift for you, Damien.
And I appreciate that.
So, will I actually mail it? Yes, look, right there. I mailed 2 boxes to Damian Lillard because I said I would mail it. So if Shaggy Dope, Shaggy ICP wanted a record, just tell me and I can mail it to them afterwards. But don't say that that I take back gifts, because I don't. The purpose of me giving gifts, the reason that I give gifts is just for fun. I just like finding items and for me to and for people to comment on records as well, so you can learn something, so I can learn something. There's always something to learn. That's why I'm still doing interviews. You might wonder, like, oh, it's been 21 years since you talked to Snoop Dogg and you haven't stopped yet. Yes, I haven't stopped yet because I'm still going, because there's still so much to learn. I don't know what's going on, but I know one thing. I don't take back gifts. I give it to people. I mail to people. But let's continue on. Right here. I gave Phineas, guitar player of Billie Eilish, Phineas and Billy, a guitar strap, a Beatles guitar strap. So here's a clip of me giving a gift to Phineas of Billie Eilish, his guitar, a guitar strap that actually I got at Neptune Records. So this is a gift that I decided, no, they like the Beatles, so I'll give Phineas a guitar strap, a revolver guitar strap. What do you think about Phineas wearing guitar straps?
I love it.
And Phineas, we have a gift for you, a Beatles revolver guitar strap.
This is so cool. Wow. Should I put this on like a white guitar for the show?
Cool.
That is so sick.
Revolver.
I love Revolver. It's one of my favorite albums. I love the cover art for this album. It is so cool.
Crazy.
Wow, thank you, Nardwuar.
That's a gift for you?
That's amazing. I love this.
okay, great, but then you took it back. No, here is the actual proof. Phineas took the gift. I didn't take it back, and he wore it, and you can see right there on the Howard Stern show. He wore the guitar strap on the Howard Stern show. I do not take gifts back. And let's continue on here to have a little bit of Billy and Phineas on the Howard Stern show on Nardwar, the Human Serviette Twitch. Yes, I'm Nardwar, the Human Serviette, talking about my interview with Insane Clown Posse from 5 years ago. We're recently on Steve-O's podcast, Violent Justice. I take back every gift, everything that I give, everything. No, I don't. There is a difference between me showing something and me giving a gift. So here is Billie Eilish and Phineas wearing the guitar strap that I gave Phineas on the Howard Stern show. There we have Lee, and there we have Phineas. There's Phineas right there playing guitar with the Nard strap, the Beatles guitar strap that I gave him. And we continue on. But I really wasn't the only one to notice. I was like, oh my God, because this comment, appears right under the video. Did anyone else notice the guitar strap Phineas was using? Question mark. It's the one Nardwar gave him. The Beatles one. Laughing my ass off. Boom. So other people noticed. Actually, Nardwar, the Human Serviette, gave Phineas a Beatles revolver guitar strap, and later he wore it on the Howard Stern show, which is incredible. Like, I gave a gift and he actually used it. Rob mentioned a lot of times artists maybe like throw the gifts away or forget them, but Phineas actually kept that gift and all the craziness in his rock and roll and wore it live on air. And then somebody remembered. Hooray! That is amazing! Thank you, Phineas. Thank you, Billie Eilish. You didn't throw my gift away. That's amazing. And you didn't throw it away because I didn't take it back. Boom! We continue on here. When I do give a gift, I always mention that it is a gift. Also, I act like it's for instructional purposes. I'm not going to give you this LP. I only, as I repeat over and over again, I only get interviewees to comment on an LP's important history in order to expose people to the important history associated with it. Here's another example. On number 4, Tweege. Here we have Brother Ali, the rapper Brother Ali. Now, Billy and Phineas wore the guitar strap on Howard Stern's show. That was amazing. But Brother Ali actually made a song from the records I gave him. The stuff I gave him. Oh, I took stuff back from Brother Ali, but I never gave those records to him. But the records I gave to him, he made a song out of it. He made a song! He actually made a song. And here's a bit of the song.
I was so turned up off the interview I did with Nardwar. I took the records home that he gave me and made a beat out of it.
That is incredible! Thank you, Brother Ali. Thank you, everybody that I've ever interviewed. I appreciate that people care, and I really appreciate that. And again, the interview with ICP went great. you totally delivered, ICP, on giving hip-hop history from Detroit. I love the information that you played. The helicopter ride information you played. It's amazing. It was incredible. So I was really shocked when you said that I take back everything, including the keychain, including the Michael Jackson card. I don't take back any gifts. Also, if somebody I interview forgets something backstage, I will mail them a copy. Or, like I said, I will look for the record. You know, I showed you a record, it's not a gift, but I will try to get a copy for you. Just hit me up. I'm not hard to find. You saw that hate mail. I saw the hate mail. And it was fun. But then that one guy, when he actually created an account, that was next level. Thank you very much. So it's not easy. It's not that hard to get a hold of me. So just say you want something and I'll get it for you. I think Violent J was just a bit confused. So I hope this whole thing illustrates exactly what is going on. Me, Nardwar, the human serviette, when I interview somebody, if it's a gift, I say it's a gift.
Not a problem, D.
I don't say it.
Not a problem.
Please understand that. And why am I even showing a record if it isn't a gift at all? For you, the viewers. For me, the interviewer. For me to share the interviewee's knowledge with you, with me, with the world. That's all it's for, to give information. Love one another! And right now, before we get more into the Nardwar the Human Serviette tweet, I thought I would play the song Nardwar by Brother Ali, where he actually samples and creates a beat and a song all about our interview. So right now, on the Nardwar, the Human Serviette show on Twitch, here's Brother Ali.
And back to our regular scheduled music. This is Boondocks and Blaze. Born to Lose. Violent J, you need to do a public recant. And if you need Nardwar's help, like he said, he will help you out to get that album. Reach out.
A lot of medication, and I've been caught up in the thought of revelation. Nation change, still looking for the meaning. All of this pain has got me living like a heathen, and thinking that I might run up on you with a phobia. If the extra pockets, I don't think you're gonna know this. Load this G2C and pull the trigger. I kinda wanna see it, but I've never been a quitter. Just caught up in the got the answer. Seeing that it spreads like cancer.
Oh, Roman's back. He should be coming over shortly to get my propane torch. He's frozen out of his camper. Yep, here he comes. Oh, that is nice. What? Hey! Hey! Come in, take a look. You haven't actually seen it. You have to hit the little latch. Okay, pull it.
Okay, good to see you, man.
Yes.
I'm going to come give you a hug when you throw it in
Yeah, this is much better than the one next door that we're using for storage. We got an extra bed here that turns into a bed, so when you want to come out in the summertime, we have adequate sleeping.
Awesome. That's the one. I just got myself a little one, but I couldn't get a spongy one. But I don't have this. Like I had this, I went to get a bowl.
Yeah.
Because my other little one, I couldn't find a bowl or the rubber thing. So I just bought myself a little bong for like $10. Like it works. Fuck. Yeah. Yeah, my sister drove out because my car's like kind of dead right now. I still need the shocks and struts done. They ripped me off, so I tore a strip out of them because I had to get the automatic transmission computer module redone. So I bought myself a brand new one for $450. They put it in for $100. So it cost me $550 for this part. 2 months later, it's dead. My automatic transmission computer module, so they wanted me to pay another $400. They'll put this new one in, take the old one back, and if it is flawed, they'll give me my $450 back. I said, no, I'm not fucking paying twice. You want to wait for your fucking money, you wait. You fucking pay for the module, you put it in, you send it back, and you wait for the fucking money, because I can't afford it. And then I take the, with the shocks and struts, the guys bought faulty parts, stuff you buy the new parts, put them in, and send them back, and wait for your fucking money, because I'm not paying twice. So now that's what's happening. So he put the new automatic transmission computer module in. I haven't driven it yet.
This music's like a curse, the raven Edgar Allan Poe. I spend my time inside my head, I feel his heart and in my soul. Can't remember the last time I cried, I think that little boy died, they killed him, yeah, it's homicide. Now they deal with Jekyll Hyde, warfare and station pride. Kill 'em all, I'm satisfied, watch the blood drip, mental torment. In my head it's like a war, I wish the Lord would open doors. They say watch what you wish for, I wished it all my life. They say put down your pen, but this music is my life.
I don't want to sleep with her or anything, because she always slept when I was with Will for a boyfriend. She slept with my brother Wade. She slept with my two best friends. So I don't want no sexual contact with her at all. But I want to help her out. So, you know, have a place to stay in the back, do your thing, I'll do my thing. You're like a roommate, period. You know, you want to help you sleep,
it's mental warfare. Gotta take another crack at it like a crack addict. Now it's 5 a.m. I'm in the studio like dag nabbit. Gotta work at 7, gets the rest for the wicked. Gotta pay my bills, but this music I'm addicted. Yeah, it's my meal ticket. There's a drop of beat, seen a fan in the streets, but I hide my face. I feel I let them down, don't feel like looking up. I tell them that I'll make it, but these haters call my bluff. But they don't know that they're the ones that feed my drive. Without the hate in my life, I bet this music shit would die. No, I don't cry. I smile at your comments. You spend your time to hate on me, pathetic. One of my men, use comment. Gotta clean up all your mess. These bullets flying through your Teflon vest.
I know that they are clear cutting in certain parts of the land here, and I would like to set up my actual camp home, and as long as I can get cell phone reception or internet reception and do my shows, then I can go pretty much anywhere on the land here. But I want to have this as the grow camp and then have the rain camp aside where I can just get home.
So the other trailer you got, that's another full bed, everything in there? That's or
Right
is
now,
your
that
grow
is
up?
basically a fucking storage.
Oh, storage.
All my extra stuff, all that stuff you brought out, the Romans, and some extra stuff
got an appetite.
from the
You got an
campsite,
appetite
from
for
the
destruction.
campsite that just abandoned your stuff. That stuff is in there. That washing machine that you got, that's in there.
Sometimes you're out of reach, like right this very moment. It's like the devil's in the room, but he took you and he stole you. Now, next time I see you, it's like I don't even know you. You a total different person. It's like the drug just controls you. Was daddy's little princess,
So full of ambition.
could have had the whole world
In your hands, but you did.
Cause your hands are filled up with pill bottles and prescriptions, needles and tubes, so you lose to addiction.
Girl, why you let yourself go? Baby, don't you know that you're beautiful? And I can't do anything but love you, love you, love you. Cause you got an appetite for destruction. You used to be a star, now you're falling from the sky. And girl, it breaks my heart, cause you got an appetite for destruction. Oh, for destruction.
It's been a couple of years since you've seen your kids' faces, but I know you see the reflection in them tears that you tasting as you look into the mirror and you can hear the devil saying,
I got just what you need, you can't fight this temptation.
now you're hyperventilating, pulling air out your chest as you fall to your knees, pulling hairs out your head. Now you plead and you beg, you so tired of all this torture, you just need a little rest, but you'd rather like that torture.
Girl, why you let yourself go? Baby, don't you know that you're beautiful? And I can't do anything but love you, love you, love you. Cause you got an appetite for destruction. You used to be a star, now you're falling from the sky. And girl, it breaks my heart, cause you got an appetite for destruction. Oh, for destruction.
I ain't trying to be selfish, but think of how I feel, trying to give you all my love and you can't seem to keep it real. I mean, how much can I take before I finally take enough? Until my heart is broken pieces and for you it ain't enough. But between the two of us, you don't put me through enough. I swallowed my pride so many times that I finally threw it up. I guess my love ain't true enough and I can never do enough, so I'm finally giving up. Girl, I wish you the best of luck, come on.
Girl, why you let yourself go? Baby, don't you know that you're beautiful? And I can't do anything but love you, love you, love you. Cause you got an appetite for destruction. You used to be a star, now you're falling from the sky. And girl, it breaks my heart, cause you got an appetite for destruction. Oh, for destruction.
Yeah, we got a whole shit ton here.
I didn't see, and then there was
You got an appetite. You got an appetite.
Yeah, that's the Roman thing. You gotta watch out for the bull, the male cow, because it's mean or something.
Yeah, for
anyway, we're gonna bull. It was nice seeing you again, man.
Yeah.
I think it's crazy. I'm the one who they labeled as
That's going to be the greenhouse. It's going 6 feet underground so it can grow all year round.
But if I mention race in a song, I'm scared I'll get killed for it. It's backwards. It's getting next.
No. We feed them to the animals.
And now he doesn't want fans if they voted for Trump. We're ashamed to be American.
Sorry, folks, I'm back.
Because you have the right to hate it and not get stoned to death.
Etc. So that being said, not running with plates, I had him tailgate me so people couldn't see that I was running with no plates, and got me from Calgary to the camp, point A, point B, which is all I needed. But he hasn't seen the new camper. He's seen it by driving by, picking up Romy and bringing him back from the city off and on once a month, but he's never actually come in.
When the system's screwing everyone exactly the same. I just want to spend Thanksgiving Day with food and my family, without being accused of celebrating native casualties. We got so divided, it's black and white and political. Republicans are bigots, libtards if you're liberal. There's riots in our streets and it's just getting worse. Y'all screaming deep on the police, y'all are genius for sure. They're underfunded already, they're way too busy to work. Order food and call the cops, see what reaches you first. Segregation ended, that's a lie in itself. That was a strategy to make us think they were trying to help. They knew that racism was hot if they designed it to sell. We buy up every single box and divide us ourselves. They so fake woke. Facts don't care about feelings. They know they won't tell me what to believe in. They so fake woke. Same old safe zones. They so fake woke. Facts don't care about your feelings. We use violence to get peace and wonder why it isn't working. That's like sleeping with a football team to try and be a virgin. Politicians are for sale and someone always makes the purchase. But you and I cannot afford it. Our democracy is worthless. If a man has mental illness, call him crazy. Say it silently. When country's going crazy, we accept it as society. Get sick and take a pill. When the side effects get you high, you get addicted like these rappers dying fighting with sobriety. Censoring the facts turns our children into idiots. They claim it's for our safety. I'll tell you what it really is. Removing information that empowers all the citizens. The truth doesn't damage points of view that are legitimate. They're trying to change amen to amen and women. How'd we let them make praying a microaggression? Instead of asking God for the strength to keep winning, we cheat to get ahead and then we ask him for forgiveness. Feminism used to be the most righteous of fights, but these days it feels like they secretly hate guys. I don't trust anyone who bleeds for a week and don't die.
My chat has just went down, folks. Wasn't prepared for Roman to turn on the generator and his Wi-Fi kicked the chat off. So, I am on the restream and I'm going to the chat now. Sorry folks, okay, we're back on schedule.
Shit is so fake now. All these rappers acting so religiously. All of them say that they God. Cause they rap on the side that you kidding me. Well, I don't believe they're a God, so
Okay, I got the chat back up and running on a different platform. I love live shows. Never dull moment.
I got a son and daughter and I put it on them. I don't fuck around with rapping soothsayers. You know I keep it 100 like Benjamins. I am the bringer of truth in the booth player. Hallelujah, hallelujah. From Pinewood to the moon, yeah, we get it turned up. What it do, yeah. I'm a savage like Macho Man, ooh, yeah. I ate the apple and vines in the garden and left your decision and listen to choice. You were confusion, unable to choose in a split decision. Interfere in your voice.
down till I'm gone. Yeah, it ain't no telling me wrong. Yeah, bitch, you can put that shit on. Don't put your hands on me.
I am powerful. It's not just a phrase that you said, believe it. You've gotta scream it and be it. Repeat it every day, don't let your power go to waste. Use this information and write your affirmations. Turns into incantations, unlock your hidden power. Affirm I am amazing. This is your recreation. No more procrastination now, there you're empowered. You're no longer unconscious. Let the words I am seep into your subconscious. You got so many options. I am anything and everything I wanted. The two words I am are so powerful. So if you say you're depressed and you're tired, then you are. But if you say I'm great and believe you go far, it all comes from within. Just think about it. If you believe that you're great, you will attempt great things. When you affirm I'm strong, you know the power that brings. The words will shape you in a powerful way. Make sure every day look in the mirror and say, I am.
Wake and bake, Fred Fury. With the wake and bake, Fred Fury.
Remember, be safe, be sick, and sanitize.
Everything ends. That is always sad. But everything begins again too. And that's always happy.
And it is